how to get inside.
Over there! There's one of them birds!
Where the fuck is he?
We are in bad spot. Here. No, this one over here.
Here. Oh, two of them. Whoever the other guy was.
Good evening, young man.
That was
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reid.
Reid.
Show me what you have to offer then.
Nothing.
Bullshit.
Mushrooms.
Just to have it.
No, what is it?
I don't know, I wanna have it.
Good evening.
There's no...
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
He keeps investing time helping the poor and sick. Good for him. And for them.
Are you feeling worried
Stop
about the
it.
sanitary situation in London?
This city is falling apart. The disease kills so many people. No one cares about anything or anyone anymore but themselves.
Young man,
I don't... Thank...
I don't want to pay, I guess that's what he
There's
said.
goodbye.
So who was it?
I know I've got
That?
something that'll strike your fancy.
Good evening, sir. I'm glad
Oh,
to see
that
you
was
safe.
him.
I am not safe. I should
The guy
never have
from
come back
Suez.
here. My life is in danger. I know it.
And I
You're
guess
much
we never
safer
talked.
here than in that contaminated area.
Bullets kill people quicker than diseases and epidemics, Dr. Reid.
Do you have recent news of Sean Hampton's shelter?
I heard he kept on helping people. But I tried to stay away from his shelter. I don't feel safe there.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
Not really. I've spent so many days hiding to escape retaliation from the wet boot boys. Now that there's so much chaos, they might forget about me.
What can you tell me about this district?
The East End Docks only knows one rule. Dog eat dog, and blood calls for blood. The gang will have their
Doggy
revenge
dog.
on me one way or
Kinda
another.
made it. That's a game.
What can you tell me about the locals?
Most people would say that Sean Hampton and Tom Watts are good men who try to sort things out. But for me, the real boss around here was my best friend, Jack Gillingham.
Jack Gillingham, you say?
Everyone round here knew Jack. He was a rock, a mountain even. He feared nothing.
Your friend Jack has something to do with you fleeing to the contaminated area where I found you. I want to know more.
Jack is dead. That's all you need to know. Dead because of me. So much violence. So much sorrow. All of that because I refused to be insulted again.
No man can predict the exact outcome of his actions. It's the curse we have to live with. We can only gamble and do what we think is best.
Perhaps you're right. The district was doomed before I was born. But I cannot stop myself thinking that Jack died for me.
Why do you say that?
After I killed that gang member, the wet boot boy suspected Jack. And being loyal and all, he did not refute the accusation.
What the fuck?
You are not going to spend the rest of your life hiding, Rodney. What are you planning to do?
Honestly, I have no idea. How am I supposed to live while so many have suffered because of me?
Only you can answer that question. But one thing is certain. Since you owe Jack your life, I think it's fair to live it in a way that would make him proud.
That's the kind of thing Jack could have said, Dr. Reid. Thank you for that. I believe you're a good guy too.
The death of your friend has affected you deeply, hasn't it?
Jack Gillingham was the real deal. He believed we could change the world if we were united and focused enough.
Chloe
And
and
he
Max.
brought out the best in each of
And
us.
Rachel.
You're right. He died to save you. That alone gives me an idea of the kind of man he was.
He was the bravest. And no one dares to say openly that he got killed by those bastards.
Your friend's plan was audacious, if not reckless. No one stands up by themselves to a gang like the Wet Boot Boys.
How dare you say that? You never met him.
Do you need help, Mr.
Yeah, it's fine.
Goodbye.
Mr. Raider.
Come and have a gander.
So who are the other ones? The ones in the front. Enid, Stella, Edwina. He was training.
Mm-hmm.
The wet boot boys. Lost boy will be more fit.
Archer. They were somewhere close. Seymour Fishburne and his man was living somewhere over here. Yeah. She wasn't far away, that's for sure. There.
Good evening.
Of course.
Of course,
That's
Dr.
what
Reid.
lies in the back of that headset.
It's locked, all right.
Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts. What can I do for you, Dr. Reid?
Do you have any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I just heard the sad saint keeps on helping the sick and poor. God bless his soul.
Her voice is way too young.
Aren't you worried about the conditions around here?
Hate everywhere. The city will not sink because of this flu. It's the violence that will finish us all.
Mrs. Fish. Goodbye, Miss Fish.
Oh, you heard it?
Mm-hmm.
Edwina and another character. No. Edwina.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reid. What do you want?
Have you got any news about
Why
Sean
is it always
Hampton's
like
shelter?
that?
As long as he keeps on helping the poor, I'll keep my boys at bay, even if he pisses them off.
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
The bodies are piling up, but I'm not afraid. I'm still alive, and I intend to stay that way.
I'm still alive.
Can I see
As long as you have...
She has mushrooms.
There's not mushrooms, by the way. It's metal stuff for your weapons.
Okay. Fuck.
I already realized it when you buy the
Good
first
evening.
one
Hello.
because there was a metal sound.
Okay.
Can I offer you my...
Give it...
Perhaps... Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Was she even asking if she can get it for free?
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gang, the epidemic, everyone's throwing the blame.
This is...
Look behind you.
I can't look so far.
There. Look.
Yes, I can't look so far. I need to go around.
That looked that there was someone who could wreak health. At least that looked that they were close.
There are enemies. Okay. Where was this last woman?
In one house.
That's what I know. Unfortunately, that doesn't help me.
Wasn't the door you just saw a second ago?
It was locked.
Yes, because you need to knock. That's
It was fully locked, so not interactable.
Okay.
Edwina. Booth. I guess she was living somewhere near to the water. Interesting. Cover letter.
Hello Frank, how are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time let me get them round, and I hope everything is okay on your side of town. Here's your old neighborhood. The situation is getting worse. Clay is getting more violent every day and is only thinking about expansion even when it seems there are some new players around trying to dispute our territory. The Wetwood boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid, so I thought about what you said last time we met. Think that you never regretted leaving the gang. That the only thing you regret is never being able to put food in the ass and again to avoid a good beating or worse. Well, rest assured that you would have my protection if you decide to pass by, and maybe we could talk again about new opportunities and job offer. You know I have always been good with numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me.
Wet boot boys for life, old chap.
Boot diggy. Boof diggy.
Booth Digby. Boot Diggy. That's his new name now.
We have new clue. Clue.
Where is he? Wasn't he here somewhere?
Yeah, behind.
Boof boof. Boofy boy.
You again. What do you want?
Love.
Have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
That bastard's become something of a holy man these days. Someone should remind him who really rules the docks.
Are you worried about the conditions in London?
I've heard rumours about some sort of militia patrolling, killing the sick. The Wet Boot boys are overrun.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Wet boys.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Okay, where's this bitch?
You can't see me.
Enid Gillingham. She's this mother who still thinks that Jack is there. And she had this stepson. Was it him? Then I know where she is. Yeah, God damn it. Do you hear the train? Not here. Up left. Shortcut. But now I have a shortcut. I hate it.
What are you doing all the time?
There's this cursor always in the middle of the picture. I hear you.
Stop it.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
So, she was living somewhere up there. Teleport? I guess I won't be allowed. Too obvious. Enid! What's up, girl? That doesn't seem to look right. Wait.
Downstairs.
Let's see. Hey, girl.
So, Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here?
Reid.
We haven't talked in quite some time.
Have you heard
You
anything
forgot
recently
where you live.
concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I've never heard that name before, I'm afraid.
Are you worried about the sanitation crisis in London?
Too much noise, too much shouting. It keeps me up. Is it really gunfire I'm hearing?
Miss Gillingham, why did you give Martin Nightingale the watch I returned to you?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I suppose I thought he needed a watch more than I did. I have no reason to really keep track of time anymore.
Why don't you need to keep track of time?
I've spent my entire life marching to the tick of clocks and the ringing of bells. At my age, it's nice to finally be rid of those burdens. On my time.
But it was your son's watch, Miss Gillingham.
It was, wasn't it? I'm relieved you found it. Besides, it's more useful to him anyway.
Do you require... Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Cool, yeah. So, quests here, everything's cool. Cool. That looks weird. Healed. So let's see if Mason, for example, will have a second illness. I guess he even has 3.
It was just... It's not 3 illnesses, it's stages of the same illness.
That might be correct too.
And then if you have the medicine for the last one, then you don't need the previous ones. You should be cured anyway.
I hope so. Straight all the way straight. I already see it. Flickering light. Nice hideout. Comfortable. Yeah, a little bit too much stuff, but don't care about it for now.
Leave it now. Go to bed. By
Wait.
the way, next time you can just memorize which parts you need to make this stuff and go buy them. We have a shitload of money.
Me and memorizing stuff.
And you will tell me what is needed. I will memorize.
All.
Not all. There's few specific ingredients you're missing.
Good
in all
trigger
this.
parts.
No, there's more. Lay him down. Let's make him even more awesome.
This one we already have. This one we
Check
have.
ultimate.
It'll just be stronger and stronger, so I would propose to first upgrade this. That's too
Okay.
expensive. healed. No more illnesses. It is cold fatigue. Fuck you.
You forgot to heal this one guy, that's what you got.
No.
Called the second stage after.
No.
Oh, no.
Thank you. She wasn't ill before, and he is still ill.
He wasn't ill before, his friend was.
Possible? Might be. Okay, he lost all 3 stages. Wow. There are a lot of people left. Okay, a lot of cold medication. We will need 3 or 5 and 1 fatigue, which I guess we'll still have.
Sure, see you later, alligators.
Yes, we'll stop now. I guess we're making good progress, don't you think so? So we'll be quite far in the game soon. But we'll see you next time. Bye bye.